and this is where my recording broke. So what happens is, there's a setting in RuneLite which turns your screen blue if you run out of prayer, and I didn't know I had that turned on. So my screen went blue, and I realised I couldn't continue the recording if it was like that, so I started trying to fix the RuneLite settings while still fighting Elvarg. The issue with that is that opening some of the RuneLite menus completely breaks my recordings. It's only some of the menus that I don't know why, but when it happened, rather than leaving me with an annoying blue overlay, I was left with a purely black screen. This is actually the reason why I don't like recording certain games, particularly MMOs, because if the recording messes up, there's just no way to fix it. It's not like you can go back and do the content again. I thought then it'd be best to just run away and keep messing with the settings until I got the recording back up and running. I managed to do it just as I got back to the boat, but by that point I was pretty demoralised, both in terms of the recording and how the fight had gone, to the point where I wasn't even reading the dialogue from the conversation I was having. I decided to just try it again another day, but to get even more prepared in the meantime, and that would be in the form of a training montage. The first step then was to get a new pair of boots from the Stronghold of Security. Next was getting my stats up, so that meant killing scorpions. Cooking lobsters. Flaying flesh crawlers. Burying bones. Murdering frogs. Taking a break to do some clue scrolls. Some of which were better than others, and then slaughtering Hill Giant, after Hill Giant, after Hill Giant, until I finally felt I was ready to slay a dragon. And now we return, almost back where we started the other day. I was going to start back where I started the other day, but there's a lot of people splashing seagulls there. Forgive me if this doesn't make any sense, because I don't usually do this. But I've tried a lot of different things with this video, so I figured I'll do this as well. I'm probably massively overprepared, but considering how poorly it went last time, and also considering, despite having played this 20 years ago, I never actually did this quest, so this will be my first time doing it. So this is pretty much the only quest where I've done this entire series, which is actually stressful for me. Like, all the rest is things I've done before, but not this. So yeah, I'm probably massively overprepared. Like, I got all my stats to 50 for this. I've got strength potions and, well, one strength potion and a load of lobsters. I'm just hoping that's enough. Honestly, I'm recording this right now and I don't even know if I'm going to use it in the end. Where is the entrance to the volcano? People have asked me why I don't talk in my videos, and part of it is because I don't really talk much when I play games. So I'm gonna be pretty quiet most of the time, and especially when I get stressed. Right. I'm gonna stand outside Drink the strength potion. Get inside. And attack a dragon. I even set up quick press. I'm like so stressed. I know I don't really need to be, but I am. If I die again this time... Well, actually, I didn't die last time. If it doesn't work this time, though, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I might be okay. Come on, just kill it. Come on. Yeah, I did it. I am very happy. Okay. It would go wrong just for me. But I now have the head of a dragon. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Honestly, if everything hadn't gone terribly last time, I probably could have done it, couldn't I? It does feel weird spending pretty much an entire week, because it's been over a week actually since my first attempt. Feels weird spending like an entire week preparing and then to have finished it in about 5 minutes. Oh, that's not the exit. I came out of here last time. There. Right. I don't know what's going to happen from here. I'm probably going to release one more video. Like, definitely, rather. Just because I did record my entire run-through of the Stronghold of Security, so I'll put that out as a video on its own as well. But it's the end of free-to-play, basically. Like, I've done all the quests. I got back into the game when I did because Sailing was coming out, and I had no intention of actually ever playing Sailing. But I got some RuneScape vouchers for my birthday actually, because that was just after Sailing came out. So I've got enough for a month or two of membership. So I am gonna do membership. But if I do membership, that means I'm going to do probably members quests, and if I'm doing members quests, I might as well record them. I don't know when those videos will come out. Like, I will record them. Because I need to, like, unlock Herblore, and I want to unlock Sailing. But I don't know if there'll be a break in between, or if we'll just go straight into them. But I enjoyed doing this more than I expected to be honest. Like, it'd be kind of sad to stop it now. But at the same time, this was all I had planned. And I'm now actually, not stat-wise, but, you know, in terms of, like, quest progression, I'm actually further now than I was in my original account. I only used like 6 lobsters. I don't know if I'm ever going to do another video like this, either. But it was fun to do. When everything went wrong, I was like, well, I need to fix it somehow. And then I just kept having new ideas of what to do with it, so... I was kind of hoping I'd get to keep the head. Okay. I can't see it. I'm going to assume this is some problem with Fashionscape. But that also means that my recording's going to break again. So give me a second. Okay, it's fine. See, I use Fashionscape just for the glasses. But then I had an issue with it the other day. Where shall I go? Let's go back to the Champions Guild. But yeah, I had an issue with it the other day, which is actually why in one of the clips, if you look closely, my hair's the wrong colour. But I thought I'd fixed it, and it turns out I hadn't. The money I used to buy that rune plate body is actually all of the money that I earned while getting my skills up. Which is why I'm not too bothered about having spent it. Like, I know I could have got it cheaper if I just bought it off like the Grand Exchange or something, but it felt thematically appropriate to do it this way. Yeah, I've just walked all this way, and now I think a better way to end it would be to end it in Lumbridge. I was going to end it here because it's like where I started the quest, but it feels like the end of a series. So let's finish it here instead. I have a guy stood behind me the entire time. Oh my god. Thanks for watching. Bye. Special thanks to my patrons, Justin Wood, Hobbs and Koopy Vegeta. You can join my patrons at patreon.com/HoldenGatsby, check out my TikTok and Twitter @HoldenGatsby, and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/HoldenGatsby. Don't forget to subscribe to all of my channels. If you want more, you can watch my last video now, but if not, then thanks for sticking around.